Hey there, everybody. I found a very interesting video which I think all of you might find interesting too. Its title is NASA, GSI, and CERN explain why we cannot go to the moon today. Although we went in 1969, right? Well, listen to this.
Radiation like this could harm the guidance systems, onboard computers, or other electronics on Orion. Naturally, we have to pass through this danger zone twice, once up and once back. But Orion has protection. Shielding will be put to the test as the vehicle cuts through the waves of radiation. Sensors aboard will record radiation levels for scientists to study. We must solve these challenges before we send people through this region of space.
We must solve these challenges before we send people to space. That's because of this thing, the Van Allen barrier. What the Van Allen barrier is a field around the Earth. It's our magnetic field. And it protects us from dangerous protons and electrons coming from our sun. Once we get outside of this belt, we are no longer protected. It says, there is an area of very high radiation called the Van Allen belt, 272 miles from Earth, which the Russians could never pass. In fact, in 1959, Bill Kaysing reported on a Russian study which discovered that the amount of radiation on the moon would require astronauts to be clothed in 4 feet of lead in order to avoid instant death. John Malden, a NASA physicist, said they would need at least 2 meters of thick shielding. How did the NASA astronauts account for the Van Allen belt and moon's radiation? How were they able to walk on the moon in such flimsy suits? Why has no one else before or since gone through the Van Allen belt? On top of this, every 11 years the belt varies through cycles of radiation, and 1969-70 during the Apollo missions was at peak intensity. NASA has never provided an adequate explanation for this. Then it goes on and explains things in such clear scientific description. What's really going on? There's dangerous radiation in the Van Allen belts. We're going to listen to this.
Time to head
I
home.
want to talk about space exploration challenges that are still in front of us as we go forward. We've solved a lot of them in the past, but there's a couple of key ones that we still haven't solved. And I would say we need your help to do that. So that's what I'm here today to talk about. The other big challenge we have is just radiation in space. There's a field of radiation out there, high energy ions, electrons, all kinds of charged particles. And they're just everywhere. And this is showing the magnetic protection that the Earth provides to these particles. So we're sitting here on Earth, and we have this protection system around us, and the particles can't get to us because, and then we're effectively shielded from that. And right now, there's nothing on the books that says, here, this is what we're going to do, this is how we're going to get there. So the other thing, the radiation challenge is such a big challenge for us, we don't know what to do with it. We have a website that's been set up, and it's the NASA Exploration Design Challenge for Radiation. And they're asking all of you at this website, they're asking all of you to participate. And it goes through K through 12. K through 12, college students, whoever's out there, NASA, and we're all looking for ideas for how we solve that problem for deep space exploration. How do we protect ourselves? How do we shield ourselves? What are the mechanisms? What are the new ideas that could...
Yeah, you just heard that right. This is crazy. NASA, who has tons of money and researchers and scientists, are asking kids to give their ideas for free to NASA to be able to get past the Van Allen belts. The Van Allen belt. We've never been to the moon. We've never been outside of low Earth orbit. Why our government pretends like we have and convinces everybody else that we have is very risky, because we have not been outside of low Earth orbit. Just thought I'd share that with all of you because I care about the truth, because the truth shall set you free. Have a good day, everybody. Watch the video. NASA, GSI, and CERN explain why we cannot go to the moon. It's a 53-minute, 54-minute long video, and this is just a bit of a trailer from part of it. You'll learn a lot, I promise you. Have a good day. Bye.